Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Chico and the Tan Man Show. I'm your host, Tan Man, and my co-host, Chico.
What up? What up?
Oh, nice. That's one way to start.
Start with the fresh start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell
Uh,
yeah. I'll drink this like half bottle of gold leaf left. Sad.
oh,
Before this thing started, everything was ready to go. I was all set up. I was good to go, and I like leaned over and knocked my beer
my
everywhere.
party foul,
And
party
then
foul, dude.
and then I went to clean up, and everything was good. And I just like, I don't know what I reached over, and then my mic fell too. I was like, it's not a good start right now.
You cut off, dude. You're cut off.
No, that's why at least I have another one in the wings because this one's almost done. Um,
Yeah,
but
I got my 18 pack right here.
18.
Yeah, dog. It's right next to my desk.
Oh, nice. There you go. Especial.
It was on sale. I couldn't
Oh
say
yeah,
no.
you got to go on sale. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you do it, man. Because
So
if that wasn't on sale, how much would that be? Like over 20?
pretty close to 20. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got it for like $15.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, so I was like, shit, why not? God wants me to do it.
So, what did you like? Not like to like rate or review him or anything like that. But what did you think about filling in as a co-host, Frank the Tank?
Thank you, man. I thought he was dope, dude. I haven't even talked to him in years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
actually pretty cool.
To see
Like,
him,
even though
right?
I didn't get to talk to him or anything, but
Yeah,
seeing him in that aspect,
yeah,
and,
yeah. I
so
remember
I thought it was pretty cool.
you were telling me you're like you when the episode you wanted you didn't realize it was like not live. You wanted to like call in or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. When I was listening to it, you guys were talking. I'm like, man, oh, what? I gotta put in my two
I
cents.
know, yeah.
Yeah,
When you were doing your spy work and stuff,
yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah. I'm
off,
like, whoa.
off doing spy work. You're like,
Yeah,
hold on,
yeah,
let me, shot a rocket launcher. Hold on, I might have to call in real quick. Oh no, I don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
time. I
yeah.
gotta save
Like,
this
oh crap.
dame. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Incognito.
yeah. um, but
Shit,
yeah,
facts.
hell yeah. But I don't know. Yeah. Again, everyone. If you're first turning in or everything like that, this is a podcast and YouTube show that we like to just talk about anything about film. We love film. We talk about film. We talk about comics, geek stuff.
Random
Games,
crap.
all random banter, all that stuff like that. And we hope you enjoy. And if you do, go ahead and follow us on any podcast stream, starting with Anchor, Spotify, Radio FM, Google Play Podcast, all that stuff. Even on the YouTubes, hit us a follow, make some comments. Start some more conversations. Even swing us some topics for the next show. We'll be looking at those comments. As best we can, which probably me. I'll go over if you guys have any suggestions. I'll try to incorporate that in the show. But
Constructive criticism is always appreciated.
yeah,
in my
yeah,
opinion,
definitely,
dude.
definitely. And like I always like to say is like, everyone has an opinion, so let's just talk. Let's be nice and let's talk about it. Yeah. So, what's been going on, man? I mean, have you've just been busy, pretty much, haven't you?
Well, it's just work and then doing like programming sort of deal,
Yeah,
like a new
yeah,
program we got for work, and I got to get it done, like down sort of deal, time
yeah,
frame and other
yeah,
stuff,
yeah. I feel you.
And then the whole COVID thing going down
Oh
and
my God, I know.
sort of deal, and then
I
my
mean,
parents not being out of work.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's
Uh,
another thing. That's
it's
another
this
impact.
COVID thing. I mean, something. At least some things are like starting to open up again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's crazy because when they announced that like barbershops are opening up on Friday, I was like, oh yes, I gotta see if my barber is like opening up. So I like looked up the number and saw that was like the temporarily closed thing was off of like the Google or whatever. I'm like, oh sweet. So
Uh
I
huh.
called. I mean, it was like early in the morning. I called and I was like, hey, I like to schedule an appointment. And she's like, oh, sorry, we're like booked up. I'm like, booked up? I was like, it's early. And I was like, yeah, sorry, we're all booked up till Tuesday. And I'm like,
God, till tomorrow even.
Tuesday? I'm like,
Uh, I
yeah.
called where I go, and they didn't even answer, dude.
Oh, man. That's
Online
crazy.
it says they're open, but they can't make appointments. You got to do it over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I called and no answer. So like, shit, I'm about to go bald, dude. Just...
Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, yeah. But the
I got a
fact
lot. I got a lot of hats.
dude, I cannot wait. I had to schedule it early, so gonna be that. Get a fresh new haircut finally because these. I was like not trying. Somebody at my work created a mullet for themselves just because they could, because their hair's getting long and they wear hats
Uh huh.
too.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I was like, you create a mullet. And I was like, if I keep mine growing, it's gonna become one, because like my
yeah, yeah.
sideburns like to get like pointy and long
That's the
here.
way
And
like the back of my head, dude. It gets like that, dude. Like that mullet look, dude. Because I wear
that's what I'm
hats, you know
saying.
what I
It's
mean? So
weird.
it folds up, so it kind of like curves up and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the
Like yeah,
back and my sides grow like the
fucking Joe
longest.
Exotic over here.
dude, dude, how did you respond that Frank the Tank has not seen, Tiger
Well, at
King
this
yet?
point,
He's a
man, I'm
Netflix
shocked
guy.
that anybody hasn't seen this sort
That's
of
what
thing.
I'm
You know
saying,
what I
and he's a
mean? Yeah.
Netflix guy. I mean, he's kind of like, I think he has the same mentality as me sometimes, where if things get super hyped, I'm just like, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
it
I'm
when I
I'm
watch
kind of
it.
the same way, dude. I'm the same way a little too. So,
But this
but
one was,
I actually think he'll like it. Like, I think he'll get into it too.
yeah,
I think the same way we all did, sort of. Deal. It wasn't
yeah,
like I don't really believe the hype, but it's still pretty out there, dude. You can't make up that shit. you know?
yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about like this reality show with like Nicolas Cage and stuff, and Kate McKinnon. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But like I
Yeah.
said, I think I'm still saying Danny McBride would have been a better choice.
What's it's something depending on what route they're gonna go with, like whether they're gonna do more comedic or
hmm
more of the dark, serious vibe or what.
I don't know. When you get Kate
You know?
McKinnon in there, though, she kind of likes to go over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched anything she's in. She kind of is
I
like
don't think
always
so.
plays like a weird character, like
Uh-huh.
um, and she goes. I don't. It's weird because it's like she's good, like, but it's like certain things. It's like when she's in a movie, it's like her character's almost like it's like in the wrong movie. Like they're almost like super. I don't want to say super jokey. I'm trying to think of the term, but it's like almost like the character is like they plucked it out of like a kind of like a spoof movie and put it in the movie because she kind of goes a little over the top with her characters.
Uh-huh.
You never seen Christmas Party?
No,
You ever seen Christmas
I'm not.
Party?
It actually never grabbed my
It was
attention so
okay.
much. I
It
know
was
what it was
alright.
like. I remember trailers and everything, but like,
Jason
uh,
Bateman, man, our boy. He
yeah.
was good in it. He was good. Okay, yeah. So, I know you said you wanted to touch on the like Scarface talk that we
Oh yeah, that's the
were gonna
one where
do
I
it.
wanted to like, because there is, and like I do my honest opinion about who would like Frankie said. I think it's all depending on who they're gonna get to play
Mm-hmm.
Tony Montana. And in my honest opinion, you can't pick a big name. There's always like these Spanish actors. Like, well, we need somebody like a Spanish actor to play this role, and it's usually Benicio del Toro, Javier Bardem. I mean, they both have played Pablo Escobar in the same year. You know what I mean? Che Guevara, they both played
True.
him sort of deal and stuff.
True.
So they're always like that. That or Antonio Banderas.
But he hasn't. I mean, I
He
kind
hasn't
of
done it lately.
no. He
I'll
hasn't
give him
done it in a
that.
long. I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been
he's been
slowly getting
he's been
things
in all kinds of
like
like low
smaller
budget
films.
films. I
I
watched
know.
some weird one with on Netflix where it's weird. It was like about robots and then robots getting
Yeah, that didn't
healing.
catch
It
my
was
attention.
really
I
weird.
saw that. I was
Yeah,
like, I
dude.
don't know if I want to see that. It looked
It
kind of
was a
stupid. How
yeah.
was
I
it?
ended up watching it.
Okay.
It really wasn't what I thought. Or I give it a try, just because Hispanics stick together. But nah, I didn't. But like, yeah, like I was going back. Like it's usually the same actors. Same.
Yeah.
And I think, in my honest opinion, there's this one actor that I'm not a. He's not the world's greatest actor. He's not the
Oh
but
yeah.
he is new, and I do like him. And his name is Edgar Ramirez.
That's right. I said I was gonna look him up. All right, tell me what he's been in.
Well, he's the one I really like is Hands of Stone, where he played Robert Duran, co-starring Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah, Collateral, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, yeah,
He was
yeah,
the
yeah,
terrorist. He was
yeah, yeah, dude.
he was a douche in that,
And I know,
man.
I know you've seen him. Like he's been in
He's
movies.
in all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Wasn't
dude.
he in?
He was in a Zero Dark 30, I think,
Oh yeah, Zero
and then
Dark
he was in that
30.
one with Matthew McConaughey, Gold.
He was in the Point Break reboot.
I never saw that. Did you?
It's not good, dude.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know if we want to put him in another reboot now.
Yeah.
I never seen this Hands of Stone. Looks like it's a
Yeah, I
boxing
like
movie.
out of all of his movies, I say go like judge his acting off of that.
He's in Wrath of Titans. The hell?
Yeah, yeah, dude. He was the half brother.
Oh, he was in Bright.
Yeah, he was that elf. One of
That's
the
right.
yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. I have not seen half these movies he's in. Car Carlos Liberator. He was
Some
in.
of them are like, whoa, what is
Oh,
this?
that's right. He was in Joy. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, yeah. He was the
He was the
ex-husband.
husband. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That's. I forgot he was in that. Oh, he was in Domino too. That's right.
yeah. That's the
Um,
first time I got introduced to him through
yeah,
a
it was
Domino movie.
Domino, man. I keep
Yeah,
Vantage Point. Remember Vantage Point?
yeah,
I
yeah. With
really like that movie.
oh, what's his name from damn, it starts with the D.
Who
I
you
forget
talking
his
about?
name. The main one of the main actors in that one.
Oh, Dennis Quaid. You're talking about Dennis
Yeah, there you
Quaid.
go.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, dude.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love this movie because of like it showed like each perspective,
Well,
like
yeah,
each.
it's like Go. Remember Go?
Yes, dude, Go's so
Yeah.
good. I
So
think Go is
it takes place in within like these 30 minutes, but
it's
it's
so
different
good.
point of views,
Yes,
right?
I
And it's
love it.
so fucking dope.
It's so
And this
good.
was just like put that idea in an action movie.
Pete Travis. But here's the question: doesn't Edgar Ramirez doesn't he always play like mostly villains though? Like I'm trying to like
Mm,
think. He's always like some
yeah.
terrorist dude or something.
Well, he's always yeah. He never plays American. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
he's got that accent. Naturally, got that accent. You know.
Yeah, okay. I mean, but do you want to? Okay, but here's where I would fight back a little on that. Do you want to like keep typecasting this guy as
Well,
a
unfortunately, he can't get
terrorist
rid of the accent,
gangster?
dude. You know what I'm? Well, dude, like that's exactly what
But
Tony
neither does
Montana is. You know what I mean?
what's his name? Who always he's good at playing villains, but of course we saw a good side in him in Django. What's his name? The actor he was in
Oh,
Inglorious Bastards.
I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I mean, he doesn't
It's a
change his accent.
bingo.
He doesn't change his his
No, but he's a
accent,
good
really.
one, dude. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying though. Oh yeah,
he was a.
Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't, he doesn't. I don't know. Okay, but on that, how you think? Pick someone smaller. I think this. Remember, I told you. I think there's like two ways. I think that I feel the studio is gonna go. Okay, they're gonna either go. They're gonna pick the like a real who's it right now. The popular. They're gonna pick a Spanish guy
Yeah.
who's it. So it's either gonna be Bardem. It's gonna be Pascal. It's gonna be one of those who's like really in right now, and Diego Luna's kind of sort of it. They're either
Well, I
gonna do
think
that.
he's out, right? He's out officially out from the project.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Originally, he was casted, but which I
yeah.
was excited for him, dude. I was, Diego
Right.
Luna's,
Well,
you
they're just
know.
using him as an example, but they're gonna
Yeah.
pick like that, and then they're gonna have like probably another big person to kind of help with the load, and then they're gonna
Hmm.
have like smaller actors around them, or they're gonna do two. The second thing they're either gonna do is hire an unknown or someone who a lot of people don't know, maybe in like another like popular in like another country. If they
Yeah,
want
yeah,
like
yeah.
Mexico, they
So
might
that's yeah,
do that,
yeah.
and then they're gonna hire a big like star cast around him.
Hmm.
So that's I think the two routes
Yeah.
they're gonna go. I think they're gonna. I hate to say it. I feel like they're gonna more lean toward the big it.
The bigger studio.
Yeah,
The big,
they're
you know
gonna
what I
big
mean? Yeah.
actor. They're
And
gonna
that's
go
kind of
big
where I'm
actor.
thinking too, because it's funny you said that, because the next thing is like, in my opinion, they also gotta have to keep it at a certain budget. You can't go too big Hollywood like expense. Everything's just high dollar doing this, high dollar doing that. Kind of like what David Ayer did with End of Watch.
I feel
Majority, he was a cameraman. Throughout the whole thing. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really
yeah,
like
yeah.
stripped down to his crew,
Mhm.
even though he could have afford a bigger budget. He
Mhm.
went on and did a smaller budget with it, and that movie was awesome, dude. you
No,
know,
it was great.
you know, like I actually was really,
Quinceañera.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything's getting
There's always
CGI.
something happening, bro. Yeah, dude. Like dude, that movie got me off guard too, man. Like I did not expect that movie to go that way.
No,
I thought it
man.
was gonna be like oh, they're just doing another action movie in that point of view. You know,
Mhm.
that was it at the time. That was sad.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
was in fashion. So I'm like, yeah. So it actually took me a long time for me to watch it. And I'm like, yo, this movie's fucking dope.
I know. It took me I think a few years when it came after it came out, I think. Or whenever.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe not that long, but it took me a minute to like
yeah.
watch that movie.
Within a
But
year, I would say it took me to
yeah.
watch it.
Yeah. But I mean, they're going to have to I mean, I hate to say it cuz it's going to be obviously it's modern. It's going to be modern, right? Cuz it's going to kind of
Yeah,
be
I would
like
say I would think it is, unless it's like all 1980s
it's going to
and
be
stuff. Yeah,
relevant probably to what's
yeah.
going on cuz they're making it, like you said, we found out that it's going to be in Los Angeles. So it's
That's yeah.
probably going to deal with like, the Mexican cartel or something like that.
Sinaloa cartel or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I feel like it's going to be it has to be probably some heavy budget action scenes, like whether it's like shootings in the street. I mean, it's probably going to start, if it's going to be like Scarface, it's going to start low, so it's going to be like a lot
Yeah,
of like
it's got to
gang
build up,
violence in
dude.
there,
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of gang violence on the street, and then as he gets to the big career, I mean, they're going to have that. I don't know how they're gonna. I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah,
they're gonna
dude.
change
Yeah,
the ending, but they might have him go out hard too at the end.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
gonna be big budget too. So I
Oh, it
think
would suck if they ended up having like a sequel to this too. In my
that's what
opinion, dude.
dude. That's what I wanted to
Oh,
talk to you
it just
about.
occurred to
No, no,
me,
no.
dude.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so why are they doing a reboot when years ago they came out? I think it was still during PlayStation 2. They came out with the sequel to Scarface, but it was the
Uh huh.
game.
The game,
And they
right? I
wrote a
do remember something like
script,
that.
and
Yeah.
so like he survived like the gunshots, and then it was like kind of like him like getting back up there, like trying to start. It's kind of like him starting from the bottom again. I mean, that's a video game format, but like
They just
why
needed an excuse to make a game.
yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of why would I would rather have maybe a sequel. Imagine like an Al Pacino, like him older, like him like been hiding for so long, and then
Uh huh.
finally having like a good, like maybe like a life. He had some money stored away after like surviving that, like the gunshots and all that, and then like kind of like everyone thinks he's dead. He's hiding somewhere down South America or something. He gets a family and stuff, and then they find out you know who he really was, or he made it, and then they like murder his family, and then it's just him on this like, all right, fuck everything, like
Oh,
this
goes
town's a
Rambo
pussy.
with.
No, not Rambo, but like this town's a fucking pussy, fuck it, and he gets back into the game,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and just starts taking out like the, because he never, I mean, he the crew that took him out, I mean, he didn't get, he could take revenge on that and try to steal what they built, but not really a revenge story, just more of like he tried to
Well, the thing too
hide
about
out.
that though, if he's hiding out there, it goes against his character. You know.
I mean, you can change character when you get shot a bunch of times,
I
and like,
guess, dude, but like, I don't see it, dude. I don't see it just because like I don't see. Oh, I
I don't
got
know.
shot. No, I'm gonna go hide. I don't see Tony Montana doing that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But I mean, but you got to think though. Toward the end of that movie, the like all the things that made him what he was all got pretty much taken away with his sister going crazy, killing herself.
Well, the cool thing, well, the thing too,
Him
like
killing
in my,
his
he was. It was like everything was falling apart, and it was all because of
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
You know what
Right.
I mean?
So I think that's a real good character build. Wouldn't you think that would be enough to not only like surviving death, but kind of change you in a way, and then
guess,
like he
yeah.
gets shaken up again when when they discover he's alive? Because I wouldn't mind seeing an old Scarface like coming back. Like that would be cool.
But you gotta be careful, man. You get another Irishman going on over there. You know, because I don't see Al Pacino being a badass now.
But Al
You
Pacino,
know?
but the thing is, Al Pacino. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, but we're not gonna de-age him and try to have him beat up on some young
Yeah.
dudes. We would
But
have.
even
He
then,
has
dude,
guns,
like at the end now, I don't see it. You know, I mean, he's old.
I know. I would say
Yeah.
it's a little too late, but I would have wished if they would have done it. They
It
go
probably
that
would have
route.
worked a
Then
little bit
then
earlier.
a reboot, right? I think
Yeah.
with the right writing, they could have went that route. Do a proper sequel, then reboot now. And like you said, now that you threw that out there, am really scared that they're gonna try to make this
Try
a
to do
franchise.
like a trilogy or some crap like that. Which I'm not down for. You know what I mean? If they're gonna reboot it, well, just do this.
Like a one and done.
Yeah, dude.
But that's the studio mentality now. Everyone wants to have that
Yeah,
trilogy,
in the
and
pocket or whatever.
yeah, they wanted to do the reboots,
Yeah,
and then they want to like make it, like into like a 3 part, and I don't know. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm just surprised that like you're not as furious as like that they're trying to do a reboot, because it's almost like,
Well, the
how would
thing
you
too
feel if
is,
they did a Godfather reboot? I
well,
think
the
a lot
thing
of people
is
more
here.
flip out more. But Scarface has more of like for the younger kids, like our kids,
Well,
like
here, a
our
lot of the younger
generation.
kids haven't even watched it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They just saying, "Oh, it's cool because it's Tony Montana." Just because so
The
many
posters
people
and all
have,
that, yeah,
yes,
the posters.
so many people have said it's cool.
But that's what
You know
I'm
what I mean?
saying. That's what I'm
Nobody has
saying.
like my brother hasn't watched the Godfather series at all. You know,
Right.
I know numerous people that haven't watched the Godfather and they won't watch the Godfather.
Yeah, but there's a ton of people who, I mean, who are older than us, and us, we have seen it, who, if they heard of a reboot for Godfather, they would be like furious, right? So the
Yeah,
question
well,
is,
I would
with
think so, dude.
but okay,
I would
so
think so.
with the question of that is, if they would be like pretty much butthurt about it, how come the people who, even like you said, might not have seen Scarface, they just think it's cool, have the posters? I'd feel like they would be flipping out more about that this thing is getting a reboot.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, like, well, the Godfather is a trilogy, dude. You know, like if you're gonna remake that, you're also gonna remake the whole saga, sort of deal,
Well, like
right?
we just talked about, studios
Yeah, yeah.
wanted to
But
do
like, I
that.
don't think
I
because
just
you gotta like Godfather won so many more awards than Scarface. When Scarface first came out, it didn't even get it flopped.
right, but I'm just talking about like popularity wise. I think like you think people would still be just as much outraged about a Scarface reboot as if someone would have said, "Hey, a Godfather reboot's in the works." You know what I mean? That's what I mean. I'm just surprised I haven't heard that people are like, "Oh,
I
why are
think
they
more
doing
people
this?"
want a Scarface reboot than they would a
I
Godfather.
rather got a sequel. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just want.
At
A
this
sequel.
point, no, I'm done,
I mean,
dude.
it's
I
too
would,
late
yeah,
now,
yeah,
but
dude. At
I'd
this
rather
point,
have gotten a
done,
sequel.
dude.
Son of
Yeah.
Scarface. Yeah. All right. But yeah, we won't.
The Reckoning.
Yeah. We just wanted to hear, your 2 cents on the whole thing. Don't want to, go too much like back into what we talked about yesterday. But okay. So I was saving this for episode 2, but you weren't on, so I'll save it. So I finally the next day that we were were talking. I think it was it? Yeah, it was Saturday when we talked, after like we talked on Friday, I believe. Saturday, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I have Google Play credits and stuff because I do like those survey things, and I keep building up these credits, and I can like rent movies with them or whatever. So I just like, fuck it. It's $5. I'm gonna go ahead and rent the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Okay. Okay.
Because I watched like SEN Live and Christian Harloff. If you guys don't know who that is, he does the Schmodown. If you like trivia, movie trivia and stuff, you guys need to check it out. It's really cool. SEN Live and Schmodown. That's my plug for them because it's awesome. But he was talking about how he like loved Mallrats and all that, and he watched it and he said it was like, I'm not gonna quote him or anything. I don't want to misquote him, but I know he just said he enjoyed it and everything like that. So I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. So I watched it, and I will say that this Jay and Silent Bob reboot is like the end game of the Kevin Smith universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what I would say is that if you are a diehard Kevin Smith fan, you're probably gonna love this movie. Um, I like some of the movies he's done. I like Mallrats. I don't remember Chasing Amy too much. Do you remember that movie a lot?
I've actually
I've
never
seen
watched
it once, but I don't remember
it.
it.
Yeah, I've never watched it. At least I don't think I have.
Dogma is probably my favorite
Dogma, dude. That's right, dude.
out of
Was
all
it
of
Buddy
them.
Jesus?
Yeah,
Which I'm
that's,
surprised how many people have not seen that, dude.
I know, it pisses me off because that's
Dude,
like
I'm
one
like,
of the
what?
better ones, man.
Yeah, dude. Like when
Yeah.
I think of Kevin Smith, that's what I think of. Dogma.
So, did you like the first Jay and Silent Bob?
I mean, when I was a teenager, I did
Yeah.
drugs and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like, oh man, this guy,
yeah,
noise, noise, noise.
and then he does the whole like Silence of the Lam thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Fucking
that's like Clerks, right?
yeah, from Clerks, but he
Yeah,
he
yeah,
carries that on,
yeah. It's
but
the
like
same universe.
yeah. So like the reboot is kind of like the same. I mean, if you like Jay and Silent Bob, it's pretty much the same thing, same kind of humor, same kind of like outlandish things that they go on. Like it gives them excuse for thing like this one. That Jay finds out he has a daughter, and it's played by Kevin Smith's real daughter,
Uh-huh.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Smith,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And they throw like the reason why I say this is like the end game of the Kevin Smith universe is because he throws every movie he has. All his characters are in this movie.
Get out of here.
No, I'm
Okay,
serious.
okay, okay. Hold on. The ones in the same universe, or like say like John Goodman in Red State and stuff.
Well, there's no John Goodman in it, but like
Yeah.
pretty
Okay.
much like I mean, I'm just saying all his like I want to say all of them. I mean, that I could think of like any of like the popular characters you think of. So it had God, what's his name? Who was in Mallrats? Who played like he was like he loved all the comic books and stuff. He had that real good talk with Stan Lee. What's that actor's name?
Talk about the dude from My Name is Earl.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah, yeah.
he's playing that character. He's in the mall. He has this comic book shop now. He's in there. Okay, it has what's her name from American Pie who was in the first Jay and Silent Bob movie, the one who like bangs Jay. She's the thief, the jewel thief.
I know who you're talking about. I just don't remember her name.
It has literally like, I'm sorry if anybody wants to see this movie. Sorry, I'm not gonna try to spoil anything, but I'm gonna name some characters, so that might be some spoilers. So if you guys don't want to hear that, you can give me like a few more minutes to like time out. I'm gonna like wave my hand and I'll say I'm back or whatever. For the podcast listeners, I'm gonna say okay, we're done talking. But he literally has Chasing Amy in this movie. So
Yeah, yeah.
what's her name who played Chasing Amy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's literally in it playing. It's weird because it's like meta within meta. It's hard to explain. Okay, so Ben Affleck makes an appearance in there. So he's playing like the same guy he did in Jay and Silent Bob, but then he's also kind of playing himself in Chasing Amy. And but he got with. I mean, it's like him and her, and they have a child together, but she's not called Amy. Like the woman the actress who played Chase Amy isn't calling herself Amy, but they're still together like in the movie that when they got together, and then in this one they have a daughter and he names her Amy. So it's like super meta, and then like they go through like this Comic-Con when they're running because they go through Comic-Con. When they go through the Comic-Con thing, they have all the people in Clerks. They're all black and white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they run into them, and then it's a real cool heartfelt thing with Stanley. Like you don't see Stanley, but you see like a lot of things that he was in, like his like stuff. It's hard to, you have to see it. That was pretty cool. Even freaking Matt Damon is playing. He's like
boy.
he's narrating his angel self.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah, so any Kevin Smith. Oh, and of course our favorite, Justin Long is he's not necessarily playing as the gay porn star, but he's doing the same voice and he's playing as their lawyer, but he's exactly the same.
Aw, dude.
Yeah, and that right there.
Your mouth before I fucking... Oh, dude, the deleted scenes for those scenes, like the bloopers, it's one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
And that wasn't a Kevin Smith film though.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, Zack Snyder.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, dude. That was,
it just didn't seem like it though.
Right?
I know it had Jay.
Yeah,
in
it's
it,
a little off. Yeah. Well, it has with a lot of his.
Oh, it does. I never. I think
connected.
because the tone of it was nothing like.
It's different,
like
right? Well,
Kevin
it's really
Smith.
because of Seth Rogen, right?
It just reminded me more of a Judd Apatow thing. Yeah, Seth Rogen's the lead guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's because of him. I think that kind of changed the.
Probably that's what it was. Yeah, probably. He probably might have helped write it. I don't know. I didn't look at all that, but so yeah, he's in there and he's playing as the lawyer, and it's just like. So funny. Like he's in there for a few minutes, but just that right there was like my favorite part of the movie. And then there was like, but I will say like overall, it was like not, to me it wasn't that great. I mean, it was like, I guess because I was never into like the Jay and Silent Bob movie. Like the film itself was like okay to me back in the day. It's just I didn't find it super
Well,
comedic.
back in it doesn't. As you matured, you realize that
Well, I get
maybe
what he was
better,
doing with
right?
this movie though. He was like added an element to where like they were maturing, they were realizing they're not like everyone around him was growing up except for those characters. So then
Uh huh.
they kind of grow up through the film, or Jay mostly, obviously, because he's the most immature one, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
especially with the daughter and everything. So what I will say is it does have a lot of heart when it gets toward the end. Like when I will admit, Kevin Smith's daughter can act, at least in this
Yeah.
movie, when she
Yeah,
had
because the one
those.
movie I seen ain't that great.
Oh, Hoosiers or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yoga Hoosiers or
Yo,
whatever. I dude, they got to a point and I just had to shut it off. But
I tried watching. I like it was like the first like 10 minutes of it. I was like, all right, I'm done,
because
because
I'm like,
I watched
because then
Tusk first, and then I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
those
same here,
characters in
same
there. I
here.
said, let me check this out. Tusk was garbage, but I was like,
Yeah, but I like that scene and
like, what are you doing, dude? Like,
dude, the first time I watched it, because I had no idea what it was, dude. Right? So
mhm.
I watched it, and it was dark when it first started. It had that feel. Like, what
Oh
the
yeah. By the way,
fuck?
a little bit of the spoiler talk is over. I'm gonna finish up with what I think about Jay and Silent Bob, but I just want to let you guys know I'm not gonna talk anymore about
Whatever,
spoilers.
going to
So
something else.
waving my hand, yeah. No, keep going, keep going. Go ahead.
So, like, yeah, like when I first started watching Tusk, dude, I was like, I like at first, because remember, I watched Red State, right, dude, and I thought Red State was awesome.
I
Kevin
don't
Smith doing the
remember
horror,
Red State that much. Again,
dude.
that's one movie I saw
It's like
one time. I don't
I,
remember.
it, I would like, it's like a horror thing, I guess, but it's like, so when I heard Kevin Smith was making a second, like another horror movie style
Mhm.
of film, I was like, all
Mhm.
right, well, let me jump on this because I thought Red State was awesome.
Mhm.
So I was watching it and it was dark. I'm like, damn. And then it just took that turn. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like when the dude was talking about the whatever animal creature, I forgot what it was, but I
Okay,
was like, what is he talking about?
I
You know
think
what I mean? Like it just
I
didn't.
yeah, and then like they went with the Joe Osmond, or what's his name?
Haley Joel
Haley Joe
Osment.
Osmond. They went with Haley Joe Osmond, that like they went through that like whole like him like having an affair with Justin Long's girlfriend, but then they never like capitalized on it. It was just like, hey, we're gonna throw this like side plot here, but then they
Uh huh.
don't.
Do you think he closed? I don't think he closed.
I think they've been banging. Like that's
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
think?
Yeah, I think they have been,
Uh,
because the point of Justin Long character in that movie was like he was kind of a jerk and was so wrapped up in
douchebag.
his
Yeah.
work, he was kind of like not paying attention to her. But Haley Joel Osment, who he said he didn't like to travel, was there all the time. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was the
That
whole
could
thing.
be it too. Yeah.
But they never like it never like to me it just never like, I guess at the end Justin Long saw them two together, but to them it seemed like to him just showed that his two friends were there. It didn't put
Yeah.
a bow
Yeah. Yeah.
tie
You see what I'm
on
saying?
that
That's what I'm
plot.
saying.
It didn't make sense. And then also I think I have a solution where Tusk could have been better. I think they immediately jumped. They showed too much manatee, okay? Even though it's a walrus or whatever. They
Yeah.
showed too much of that, and it made it too fucking corny. They
Yeah.
jumped
Yeah.
into him getting like turned into it, like halfway through the movie he turned into it. So we have an entire half of the movie of him being this
Yeah.
walrus man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they so
Dude, that
what
was just fucking weird. And then the
yeah,
end result was just like, what the fuck?
he's just like an animal now. I don't know, but like I
Yeah.
said, I think what they should have done was to make it better. Is they should have made the
Not
whole
made
like
it.
slowly. Well, yeah, that too, but they should have made it totally like where it was like him being tortured and all that like longer, and like
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
like
I see what. Yeah, I know what you're
you
talking
know what I
about,
mean,
dude.
and then
Yeah.
let the like last 10 minutes of the film show him a
Yeah.
little bit. We needed less walrus, man
Yeah. Yeah.
walrus, and more of
Yeah.
like the dude kind of like disassembling him and him being trapped. Because
Because
immediately it
what's his
was like,
face was like, he was a good like. Because he's always in those Tarantino movies. He
yeah,
plays that sheriff.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, dude, he had a great what's the word I'm looking for? Like his character was awesome, dude. You know what I mean? Like whatever it was he was doing was like,
Except toward the end when he wore that stupid
Well, once he
costume.
was done, dude, once it gets to that, which is like, what the fuck is
When he
going on, dude?
you have to beat me, and he puts on the stupid
Yeah.
costume. Like, what
Yeah.
is this? Like,
Dude,
this
but
was-
at that point, like you said, it went too far already. You know what I mean? Like it's just like,
yeah, I thought it was just it was dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it was just,
yeah.
It was, but so referencing back to the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, I will say like it has a lot of heart. So it has like some really good moments where Harley Quinn and Jay have like really good, solid. There's like some really good acting there, like especially when they're trying to do the father daughter thing. There's a lot of good acting right there. The heart with like representation of like Stan Lee, because you know Kevin Smith was real close with Stan Lee.
yeah.
So there was like good stuff with that. The Ben Affleck, like any of the past characters where there was like these like sentimental moments. I don't want to give away again, but they had these like those were really good touching moments because it was kind of like putting a bow on the Kevin Smith universe because it's like.
Well, he's supposed to be done, right?
Yeah, kind of.
He's been talking about it the past couple of years that he's only got
Yeah.
a few more left in him.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Like I said, that's why I say it's like the end game of the Kevin Smith universe because it's like wrapping up all his movies and like the one unit, kind of pretty much showing you it's all in the same universe and kind of putting a bow on it. And there's a really like touching moment at the end of the like toward like mid credits where you get to see where Stanley was supposed to be in the film, and he was like talking to him like what his part was going to be, and like Stanley was. You know, couldn't remember his lines. It was like it was a real footage of him asking to be in the movie. That was really good.
Because remember, like Kevin Smith had that heart attack, right?
Yeah.
So he ended up getting healthy afterwards. You know, he lost all that weight. Is he that skinny, weird, awkward Kevin Smith? So that Silent Bob is just fucking skinny Bob.
Yeah. They reference that through the film, like he like went vegan and stuff. They don't call him like fat anymore. They make fun of that fact that he doesn't eat meat and stuff.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah. I was wondering how that was gonna work out.
And there's another funny thing too that they keep. I don't know if it's funny. It's kind of like I was kind of over it, but they kept talking like shit about Kevin Smith because Kevin Smith at one point kind of plays himself. Because he's like kind of like the Zack Snyder of that universe. Because the whole point of the premise of the movie is they're trying to reboot the Chronic Man and Blunt Man movie, and
again,
yeah, they're like bringing it reboots because it's all about reboots.
Okay, yeah, because so when Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is when they're making the movie, right?
Yes.
So this was when they're rebooting
the movie.
Okay.
And Kevin Smith is like the Zack Snyder where he's like taking it and making it grittier, and it's like Chronic v Blunt Man, like that's the whole thing of it, and so. It kind of got a little old, but it was funny at first where they were just like ratting on Kevin Smith, like technically to his face because he's Silent Bob, so they're like, God, I'm sick of Kevin Smith. He's just fucking shit up, and like they talk shit about like Tusk and all that. They just through the whole movie they're just talking shit about Kevin Smith and all that. It's pretty funny. And there is one solid conversation that I really enjoyed in the movie, and that was when they were talking about the difference between reboots and remakes. It was so in depth. It was so Kevin Smith. It was like probably the best part of the whole movie when they're talking about that whole the difference and all that. I was like, dude, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I needed more of. So overall, I mean, it wasn't my favorite movie. I wouldn't say I really liked it. I didn't really laugh. There's like very few parts I laughed to. I did like the heart in the movie, but it's just if you like Jay and Silent Bob stuff and all of Kevin Smith stuff, you're gonna love this movie. But for me, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. There's a lot of Kevin Smith.
I say it's good to check out if it comes on, and you have a chance to watch it.
I think it's free. It was free on Amazon for a while. I don't know if it's still on or not.
I don't know if it is. I mean, if you can get it for free, it's good to check out for certain parts, like especially the Stan Lee stuff. But like, other than that, it's not my movie.
So. I might not. I don't know. Who knows? He's disappointed in me more. You know.
Yeah.
But, not to rag on the man. The man still made a career out of it.
No, he's a nice dude, man. I'd love to meet him in real life, shake his hand. I mean, hey, I got Dogma, man. Dogma's my shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And Mallrats too. I like Mallrats.
Like I would go with Dogma alone. Red State was good, dude. If you haven't,
I don't remember that.
If you haven't watched it, dude, watch it, dude.
I don't remember if I have. Like
for a horror movie, and it's for Kevin Smith, dude, switching up his style. I think it's good, dude.
Okay.
It's not, I don't think it's the world's greatest movie or horror movie or anything like that, but it's still good. For that switch around.
The fact that he got like John Goodman in it, you said, right?
Yeah, John Goodman's in there. yeah.
Is this when he started doing more dramatic, or is this before like he started doing like
I
what's the
actually don't
year that Red
remember,
State
dude.
came out? Like is
I
it
actually
like
don't remember, dude. And
hmm,
I actually don't remember how I watched it. I remember it was just on TV one day.
yeah. That's
But
interesting because I'm trying to because if this
because
is
I
like
remember at the time, I think he was saying he was done with that universe, that Kevin Smith
oh
universe.
this is 2011.
Uh huh.
Okay, so yeah, John Goodman's been playing those dramatic roles because he's so good at that. If the fact that he got John Goodman in it,
Well,
it's
dude, the character he plays was actually really good too. Like John Goodman was actually really good in my opinion. Was good.
and of course he got the same with that one guy in there who was in Tusk, like you said, who's in the
Yeah, yeah.
Tarantino and stuff.
But I think he was like the father of the priest or whatever. Yeah.
And you like this movie? You said it's really good. I'm gonna have to check
I
it out.
liked it, dude. I liked it. I liked it. It's not the world's greatest movie ever, but yeah.
That's good. Okay, I'm gonna have to check
You
it
know.
out. Um, but yeah, that's my like little review of that movie. So, but oh, okay. So did you before we get a little deep into like film news, did you check out that MK11 friendship trailer?
Yeah, I thought
That's
it
it.
was funny.
Dude, isn't that awesome?
It's like
Why
the
can't we be
babalities.
friends? Why can't we be friends?
Yeah,
That's like perfect that they did it. Dude,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think the best one on there though is the fucking Jax with the fucking sax
Yeah, yeah, I
at the
saw
end.
that.
That is
Yeah, I
probably the
thought that was
best
dope.
one,
Yeah,
dude. Oh, and
yeah.
I would have to say the second one is the Raiden with the like LED lights and shit.
No, yeah, busting out the rave scene.
Yeah, because there
I
was
like the Terminator busting the tricks.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good. And
Yeah.
and I forgot. I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was on America's Got Talent or whatever. There's a group that uses those LED lights, and they think they did a Mortal Kombat like whole like act with music with the LEDs. All you saw with the LEDs and stuff, and they were doing the kicks and all that. I think
Uh-huh.
they did a thing like that, and I think that's the Raiden thing. I think is a play off that. I
Really?
swear that's a real thing. I've seen
Huh.
it. Yeah, I've seen that. I
Huh.
swear.
That's
But
cool.
that's probably gonna be really cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see what else. Like,
Did he still got the babalities and stuff on this thing?
no. There's just they're bringing back friendships. Cause I
Oh,
remember when Ed Boon was kind of like, yeah, I don't know, we're probably not gonna like do friendships anymore. Like after like
yeah.
when they were talking about like I think it was like MKX or something. But the fact that they brought it back, or maybe he was just being discreet. But I'm glad they
Yeah.
like because they haven't
Throw a
had
curveball at you
they haven't
guys.
had friendships since like oh my god. I don't even remember them in like during like
I
Armageddon
don't think
and
they have
stuff.
them any of the newer ones.
None of the new ones, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
starting to go back to like 360 and all that. I'm trying to think if they even had them then. I think they didn't
Hmm.
have them in other than like the old school, like maybe as far as do they have them in MK4? I just remember MK3 and all them. I don't know. They took them out a while ago. So it's
MK4 is the one with
Fujin. It was the first N64.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know, dude.
It's just the fact that they brought him back. I think that's pretty cool. Like, I kind of want to see what Spawns would be.
Uh
What other characters? RoboCop. I wonder what that one is, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they showed a little more of his customization that you can for RoboCop, and that looks pretty wild. Like all the stuff you can.
I saw one of his fatalities. I'm like, dude, this dude's just
Dude, Ed 209, bro. Ed 209. Oh, yes, dude. Ed 209. And
The
he
one
brought
I
the
saw-
big sniper back. Like the
yeah,
big
yeah. I saw
fucking
that
gun.
the 50 cal, whatever
Yes,
it is.
dude.
I don't know what it was.
Whatever,
Yeah.
future sniper. That thing was made up. That thing was not real. That
Yeah.
thing blew shit up, dude. That thing
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Hey, oh, clearance. No clearance. No clearance. Remember when he blew up his 6000
car, 'cause it's the same one.
SUX? Sucks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because he got the same one or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Clarence. Come on, Clarence. Oh man, dude, they God, that movie's so good. We need to do when we get more people, man, we should definitely do like a watch along. I think that would be like the first one we should do. We should do like a RoboCop like watch along. Oh man.
Well, it
that'd
was
be
like
so-
that one time we did the drinking game to RoboCop. Dude.
Jesus Christ.
We never finished it, right?
No, we
At least
finished.
not that yeah, I
We-
don't really remember.
Dude, we
dude.
crushed. We got a whole. It was the whole 24 pack. Didn't we get like 24 pack and something else?
I don't remember, dude.
I just wasn't. We were with Daryl, right?
Daryl was there.
I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
he was like, wasn't he the one? He's like, God, why? Stop
Quit saying
quit
Murphy.
saying Murphy. Murphy, it's me. Murphy, it's me. We were like,
What,
oh,
what, what was the rules? Like every time they said a Murphy,
Murphy. Every time they
drank.
cussed, every
Every
time there
time they
was
cuss, somebody
yeah,
dies.
someone dies. Every time there's like blood, like someone getting shot. I mean, it was like the entire movie, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It was the entire movie. It was insane. Yeah, that was awesome. Ooh, that was tough. That was
Yeah,
tough.
dude.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm glad they brought that. That trailer was pretty funny. But on to what we're really here for is the fact that Timothy Olyphant is going to be in Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, yeah. I saw. Yeah, well, you sent me the link for it, dude. I'm like, oh, justified up in this piece.
Right? I was
I
gonna think.
thought
I was gonna think of a girl
because
next
what was he?
door porn director.
You sick fuck.
He was good on that movie, man. Like he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really
yeah.
good. Like
I was trying to remember that one scene
that's
where he
all I
was like
ever think
hinting
of
at
it.
like you got to go down or what.
That's all I yeah. That's like all I ever think about when I see.
It's
Like
Emil
that's
Hirsch,
the
right?
yeah, and it's like the
Yeah.
first. That's like the first movie. Like you know how like it's just those movies, those like certain movies that like you cling on to. Like even though like they've done so many more, it's always like one movie you
You
like
fall
link
back
them
into
to.
like you
Like
remember it, just
for
stayed
like
with it.
yeah, like what's his name is always gonna be Pig Vomit to me from Howard Stern.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I actually don't remember his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking
He's
about.
always gonna be
He was the
Pig.
villain in Shoot 'Em Up.
Yeah, shoot him
That tit
up
for
and
tats.
but he's a good actor.
Yeah, yeah. I actually don't remember his name, but
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Pig
Yeah.
vomit. You have got a friend in me, my friend. At the end, he just shuts the door on him.
Oh yeah. Let me try to see.
It's like some weird Italian name, right?
Oh, it's gonna bug me, man. Paul Giamatti.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. There you go.
Like
yeah.
he's like a really good actor, but like and I love him in movies. Like even when he's like a decent, I mean he plays decent guys, but it's just
Yeah.
he's always forever. I
Pig
always relate
vomit.
Pig Vomit to him, and he's like, "You're the goddamn Antichrist." When he's yelling at Howard Stern.
Yeah.
He is like forever Pig Vomit. And so like every time I see Olyphant, man, I mean been in so much good shit. He always would be the porn director in The Girl Next Door. Dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually liked them in was it the Crazies or
Oh
something?
yeah.
Which I watched that when I watched that movie. I didn't want to watch because I thought it was just like at the time it was like Dawn of the Dead
Mm-hmm.
was was the big thing. So it was a bunch of zombie movies that came right after it.
Yeah.
So I thought this was just gonna follow that trend, but it was good in its own thing.
Yeah, it was
Oh, he was in Live Free or Die Hard, right?
yeah, he was a good bad guy. I thought
Yeah,
he was
dude.
alright.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean he was like what he was meant to play. He was played like a hacker government guy. He wasn't meant to be like a big terror.
Badass or
Yeah. He played what
yeah.
he was supposed to. He had his girl to do the ass kicking, so
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
fucking pulled her hair, dude.
He's like, alright, I'm sick of this kung fu shit.
Yeah. Fucking John McClane, bro.
Oh, that shit's funny, man. I mean, it had its moments. It wasn't great, but it did have its. It was definitely better than the. Did you see the other Die Hard after that? That was,
Good Day to Die Hard.
yeah,
it was
terrible.
horrible,
It was
dude. I thought it
terrible.
was horrible, dude.
What's his name? Did not look like it could be his son. Like it just was overall.
Yeah,
like,
and it was even corny, dude. So many corny lines. It's just like, I thought it was badly written.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't a good one in my opinion.
So yeah, I mean Timothy Olyphant. Oh, real quick, he's also hilarious in the newer season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's in.
Oh, he's in there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is he
dude.
playing himself, sort of deal, or is he actually got a character?
He's playing himself, but it's like I think he's playing himself. I don't know what I can't remember because to me he was playing himself. I mean he might have been somebody, but anyways he's about to get married and his interactions with Larry David because he invites him to I don't think it was last season. It might have been the season before. No, I think it was last season. Yeah, the season that just ended. He's like invited him to the wedding and he's like it's just the interaction between him and Larry always have like this like thing because it's like he gets him a room and it's not like a luxurious room like everybody else gets because like he kind of can't stand Larry in a way,
Uh huh.
but it's just like the way shit happens. It's just so funny, man. because he's that like charming dude, but he can kind of be like a dick. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
that's like
yeah,
he
yeah.
is
I
like
know, yeah.
yeah. So it's just kind of funny, man. But
I think
so
he like going back to we were just talking about. Like I think he would fit a role. Like he would fit in the Mandalorian. Like coming off of a Justified.
so do you think seeing his face, like you think he's gonna be like himself, or you think he's gonna be in like an outfit or like an alien, or like what
I
would
don't
you?
know.
Because
I would rather have him be kind of like regular, you know.
like a bounty hunter or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some
But
sort of
it's
deal.
just crazy that we're hearing all this stuff now, like
They're
coming
getting
out
good
and
actors, like legit
and
actors.
it's
Legitimately.
already season two's done, right? It's already
Oh, I have
it's
no
done.
idea,
Yeah,
dude.
it
I
comes
have
out
no idea, dude.
October,
Uh-huh.
dude. The season two drops in October, and we're getting all this like this
So
person
are they
was
getting for season two? Like,
season
are they...
two is literally going to be on
No, I'm
Disney
saying
Plus.
like everybody that's we're talking about that's going to be on there.
They're
Is
saying
it going to be for season two or is it
they're
like
saying it like
season three?
they're saying it. Yeah, they're saying
Huh.
if you read, I mean, again, until Disney says like
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
this is confirmed. I mean, this stuff, the extra people that we talked about are kind of technically hearsay, but like I said, usually um the sources like I read from are usually pretty on point. um
Hmm.
so I would say it's most likely, but like I said, this includes Rosario Dawson, Tamora Morrison that we talked about, Katie Sackhoff, and Michael Biehn. All of these ones that have been reported, and now they just throw Timothy Olyphant, and it says new faces in season two, and season two is gonna drop in October. So, like, damn,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah,
already
I don't
done,
know.
and yeah. So I'm just curious of like what he would be, and I just feel like those other things that we talked about. I think there might just be like one episode stuff, you know, or like a quick, maybe I don't want to say cameo, but more like you know
Borderline
like
side
kind of
characters
like
and stuff.
yeah kind of like they don't want to spit too much of like the other stuff at us like right
Hmm.
off the bat,
Because
you
I
know
think, well, I think the Mandalorian is like it's good. It's good as its own thing, dude. You know.
yeah I don't want to, I mean I like some of these like characters are bringing back as long as it fits the story, but like you said, I don't want to
Yeah,
keep it like just keep throwing guest
yeah, yeah. Or it's just
famous
even like
guest
even then, dude.
characters in there.
Characters from the actual Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Too much, you know. Like, yeah, I would say throw some in there and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it's so good in its own story arc. You know, it's just fucking dope, dude. I like it. You know,
Yeah.
it's in you're watching this character being built up, you know, in his own way without anybody else trying to like, hey, I'm here too, or you know,
Yeah. It's like,
it's
hey,
yeah, you know, like, well, you kind of suck, so here, let me take some of the pressure
it's
from
like,
you.
hey, old girl. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. I think it's just good in its own right, you know.
yeah. I just find that just interesting that he's
But
all
I
of a
think
sudden
like
reported
the
he's gonna be in
way,
it.
like I said, coming from Justified, I think he would fit it.
Yeah,
You know,
dude, I haven't seen. I see it all the time, but I haven't like watched it. You actually watched
I wouldn't
Justified?
say I sat down and watched like a shit ton of episodes, but I've seen it here and there,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked it. I liked it. I liked
So
what's
it's
his
like a
face.
western. Is it in the past or is it
No,
modern or
no,
what?
it's like at the time it was modern age, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was
Okay.
cool. What's his
Hmm.
face as the villain was really good too. The guy from like Hateful Eight and stuff. He was in Django Unchained too. At the end of the Hateful Eight, it was him and Samuel L. Jackson still alive.
Oh, dude, yeah, Vice
He plays like
Principals.
the yeah, he plays the villain in
He's
Justified.
so good, man.
Right, dude,
He
he's
plays
such a good
so
villain.
many crazy.
Uh,
He's good at playing
he was in
villains.
Community too. He
Was
played
he?
he played Pierce Hartthorne's lawyer after he passed away.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Dude.
and what they I don't know if you heard that they did like the table read thing.
Oh, I heard. I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
they did that episode, and Pedro Pascal replaced him because I guess they couldn't get him,
Oh,
so he
really?
played his character. Yeah, and
Oh, I saw that because then he said like then I saw like a little cut on Twitter. It was like man, and then he goes no, he goes like man, and then he goes Delarian or something. Remember
something like that. Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Then all you hear is like what's his name? What's the comedic John Ken Jong like go like that or whatever because man DeLorean, yeah, that's what it was. He was
Yeah.
like man, and then it cuts to like Dan Harmon. He's like DeLorean, and then you hear Chong go Jong.
Yeah,
Whatever,
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I need to. Is that like where's that at? Is that just like
Actually, I don't
online
know,
or?
because I've seen like clips of it. I haven't watched the full episode, so I don't know where that's at.
Well, they had like they keep having these like freaking reunions all over. Like, did you see like Josh Gad what he's doing on
No.
YouTube on his YouTube? He
Uh.
just had the whole cast of the Goonies on.
Hmm.
He had everybody. I mean,
Josh
like,
Brolin.
yeah, full
Thanos himself showed up,
Thanos.
huh?
Yes,
What?
he had Thanos. He had even the director.
Uh,
He had the writer. He had everyone, man. Even Sam. Hello, Sam. Yeah, he had, even had Sam on there, dude. I mean, he had
uh-huh.
everyone. And then apparently he just did a Back to the Future one. And
I actually
apparently
did see something like that
I didn't see it. I haven't
about.
watched it yet.
I think it
But
was Elizabeth Shue and
he had everyone. Christopher
yeah,
Lloyd. Marty McFly
Michael J.
himself. Yeah,
Whatever. Yeah,
Michael J.
yeah.
Fox. Probably more. I have to check it out, man.
Because I
And
did
he's
see like a clip, like a picture, and it was like four squares or something like that.
and then didn't
I'm like, man,
Netflix But didn't Netflix do a community one or not community? I'm sorry. Parks and Rec. I think
yeah,
Netflix
they.
has a
I have
Parks
no
and
idea,
Recs
dude.
reunion on Netflix. I think.
I have no idea, dude.
Yeah. So like everyone's doing. I guess with quarantine, they're just using Zoom to like just get
Yeah, for
everybody
everything. Yeah.
on. Because I think I saw
Well,
something like
like, what's this? Like, have you seen like the John Krasinski or whatever his name is?
yeah, John
The
Krasinski.
the Some Good
Apparently
News or whatever.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna probably just like all since like because did you hear he's doing like a hiatus on it like he had his last show he did like a I saw on Twitter just a little bit ago he
Uh huh.
is doing his like last show I guess for a while or whatever.
Well, it was supposedly because I'm from my understanding, it was only doing it while the quarantine thing
Yeah,
was
so
happening.
I think he's doing
Yeah,
his he
so it
did his
makes
last
sense.
one. So
That's cool.
now
Because
that they're all
like
out
the
there I'll
one,
watch it.
oh yeah, because usually it comes out Monday. I didn't watch it today, but like the one last week, they had like the Office crew reunion thing
Mm-hmm.
there too. It was pretty dope.
They even had Stanley,
Yeah, yeah,
Kevin.
yeah. Kevin
Kevin's
showed
my
up.
favorite man. Was
I
he
was thinking
eating
about it.
broccoli?
It was weird, dude, because it was like apparently they some couple got married, right? So they kind of reenacted like the wedding scene when Pam.
Wait. Say that again. Like some of the crew actually got married to each
No,
other.
no, somebody got married online, sort of deal. And what's his face was the Jack Krasinski or whatever
Mm-hmm.
was that dude that married him, sort of deal.
Okay.
He got ordained, so he married him, and then like
No
since the
shit.
dudes like people that got married, they kind of reenacted when um oh what's his name, dude? When Pam and them like
Pam
got
and Jim?
engaged. Yeah, when they got engaged and that when he proposed at the hospital, not the hospital, the gas station.
Yeah. Oh, they
So
redid that?
yeah, they reenacted that, and that's how the dude proposed to the chick.
That's pretty cool, man.
So yeah, and then
I like that. That's
John
cool.
kind of reenacted their wedding, that
Yeah.
ceremony to walk up with everybody. Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
Dwight kicks her,
yeah,
kicks
yeah,
her
yeah,
cousin or whatever in the
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Oh
They kind of
shit.
reenact that whole scene too.
Okay, dude. Okay, I have the little like a thing to say. Okay, everyone talks about Jim and Pam. They're the greatest couple. But the most underrated thing that people don't realize through the whole entire series, to me, is a little bit bigger than the Jim and Pam relationship in Office, is Dwight and Angela. Through the whole show. Like, if you really watch the entire show,
Yeah, they're like he was hitting it from
the whole, but
and,
no, it was more than that, though, because remember,
yeah,
like there was times where it was like really sad moments, like he wanted to be with her and then she didn't want to do it, and then he was like his heart was broken, and then she was
yeah,
with
yeah,
another
yeah,
man,
yeah.
but then like dude, it was the whole series was a back and forth thing, and then at the end
Yeah.
they get married, dude. To me, that is like, I think that people are undermining that whole like storyline over Jim and Pam's, and I think the Dwight and Angela one is just as important as the Jim and
Yeah.
Pam
But that was
relationship.
a little bit even crazier story in my opinion.
It
Because
is.
they like and Jim and Pam got married like I would say like midway through the series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they even had kids and all that crap too. Sort of deal. So at a certain point, like that, I guess that excitement for it kind of went away. But like you said, Dwight and Angela was still going or whatever.
They had it, dude. To me, it's more compelling. I mean, a lot of people were gonna be, their heart like Jim and Pam, and I like that. But I'm telling you, people are undermining the Dwight and Angela one because like literally like through the whole time he wants to be with her, but for some odd reason she keeps like not I don't I she just keeps kind of keeping him at bay and doesn't want to do it, and then she ends up like, I mean, they have that
Well, they
same
go kind of like
child.
vice versa, right? They flip a little bit. Like she wants to, but he
Well,
was
because he
trying to go
found
after.
somebody though, because
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
be with
yeah.
her for so long. He found one who's like actually like she's like a farmer, remember?
Yeah.
She was like more of his culture. The weird shit they did, that was weird.
Oh yeah,
And
when they find out like they were just using him, so they could go sign that tractor.
yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah,
on top of that, also like, they had the kid, remember? And then she was not telling him it was his.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
remember, he's like,
The governors or whatever, the
I
mayor. I forgot his name. I don't know who the
yeah,
dude
he was
was.
like sleeping with
Yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah.
his name? Oh God, what's the Spanish dude's name in that
I don't
show?
remember actually either.
Oh my God, I can't remember his name. But I don't know, man. I think that's more of like a compelling thing because at the end they actually do get their happy ending, and he gets to like, he gets what he wants. He's running the office at Dunder Mifflin, Dunder
Yeah, yeah.
Mifflin. So I don't know. I think that's like a
I think it was I think it was a cooler story, in my opinion.
yeah. Yeah, but
You know,
Kevin's still my boy. Kevin's still my boy, dude.
I actually well like Creed. Creed is pretty dope to me too.
It's funny. He got the shit end of this finale. That
Dude, the thing
sucks. He gets
that cracks
arrested.
me, the thing that cracks me up, bro, is like that scene where I forgot where they were going, like on a little field trip or some crap, and they
Uh-huh.
pulled up to like pick up some hitchhiker, and it ended up being Creed. He's like, "Yeah, I'm
Mm.
paying a little hooky from work today."
Dude, well, still one of my favorite things is when they're all like, it was one of the Halloween specials, and like they're all doing like the joke thing,
Oh,
but
the Joker,
he
yeah,
has the best one. Dude,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
so good. I was like, it's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Um, Still, I'm trying to think of like the best Jim pranks on that one. I have to say, my favorite Jim prank on Dwight is the where he got his buddy who was an actor who was he's
The
a
Asian
comedian,
dude.
yeah, and he convinced him that he's been Asian the whole
Kudos
time.
for you for not looking at it from that point of view. So,
He had the family photo shots
yeah,
together with the different kids and
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
dude. That was awesome, man.
yeah, dude.
And then earlier today I saw the episode where he was like doing that experiment, like where he would like every time he would restart his computer, he would give Dwight a mint, and he was doing it over like a couple of weeks. And so like it was training him over that experiment. Remember that experiment
Oh,
when
I
he
know
was
what you're talking about. Yeah,
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 and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
when he heard the noise, he like puts his hand out like that, and then he's like, "What?" He's like, he's like, what are you doing that for?" And he's like, "Why is my mouth taste bad?" Because he kept giving him a mint all the time, and he didn't give him a mint that
Yeah,
time. That
yeah,
shit's hilarious. That shit's
yeah,
good. That shit's good. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, Kevin's still my boy, man. He's just so like when what's her name thought he was retarded, or I was sorry,
I
special
know
or
what you.
whatever.
Yeah,
I don't want to use the word, but special, and she thought he was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like. And he was, and he thinks she was
He
hitting
was
on
hitting on
him.
him. Yeah, 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 dude.
Do you
I'm trying to
want
quote it.
do
I'm
you
trying to
want
remember his
some
line.
M&Ms? And she's
Yeah.
just like, "Oh yeah, I love
I
this."
still
So
know
fun.
that one episode where he brings that chili and he drops it, dude.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
dude.
I like like I kind of felt bad for laughing, but dude, that shit was
I
hilarious.
know.
He was
All
trying to
that.
pick it up with the fucking clipboards and shit.
Or when he was like trying to make Pam lactate, and he was like, "Ah, and
Baby
then
crying, yeah,
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 and he was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and then like you're like, why is he doing that? And then he's like, when he's having the interview with the camera, he's like, "Heard if you like have a baby's like cry, like she'll lactate." I was like, "What?" I'm like, "What is wrong with you, dude?"
Yeah, yeah,
He's a trip, man. But still, my favorites when he has forced to eat broccoli and stuff. That shit's like,
yeah,
"Can I get some cheese whiz or something?" "No, eat it." He's like, "Oh, this is terrible." Or whatever. It's so funny, man. Oh man, so
yeah.
good. But yeah. Speaking of comedic and funny, did you watch that link I sent you with the little music video?
Oh, what the hell was that, dude? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will Ferrell and
Rachel
McAdams, Rachel
McAdams,
McAdams,
yeah,
yeah.
dude,
Oh,
wasn't
what the
that was
fuck
awesome,
is
dude.
that,
That
dude?
could be a real legit song. Like I was like, dude, this
Yeah,
is kind
yeah,
of badass. Like at the end, it was
yeah.
Volcano Man, Volcano Man. I
So
was
what
like,
is that? What was that from?
okay,
Or what
okay,
the
so
hell?
apparently it's gonna it look the premise of it seems like it's gonna be kind of like it's gonna be following like Pop Star. You know Pop
Okay,
Star,
okay,
right?
yeah, yeah, with the Lonely Island thing.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
seems like it's on that kind of level. I don't know for sure, but it's going to be on Netflix and it's called um the movie is called Eurovision Song Contest: The Story of Fire Saga.
What the fuck?
And so apparently it's about so Farrell McAdams are aspiring musicians Lars and Sigrid who are given the chance to compete in the very real Eurovision Song Contest, an international competition where one song is crowned each year. So, this is also brought to us by I'm reading this from Collider.com, and it's gonna have a bunch of people like in this like contest, but I guess it's following these two people, and I guess they're like Norwegian or something like that. They're just like kind of like that whole because you could tell that was like somewhere in like Norway or like Finland. I don't.
Yeah, I have no
Sorry,
idea
people. I
what.
don't know all locations of like Europe like
Uh,
that, but it's either like Finland or
Nebraska.
Norwegia. So yeah, right, yeah. Volcano
Well, I don't know. They were
man.
in the snow
Oh,
too,
oh,
making the
oh,
snowman or
oh, oh,
whatever.
oh, oh.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, what the
Dude,
hell?
it's like if you did not know that was a comedic song and I just like put it on my car thing, dude, you would be getting
Yeah.
down because that
I'm like,
sounded
what
awesome.
the?
Yeah,
Well, immediately I recognized Will Ferrell. Like once you actually see his face,
yeah.
you kind of recognize him. But like, what the fuck? Rachel McAdams, though, I really didn't recognize her
I
too
know.
much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's singing stuff, but it's just like, oh my god, dude. It reminds me of like a longer parody of I don't know how much of Mad TV you watch, but I know me and Fred used to watch all the time. They did like a skit where it was like this like European like Norwegian band called I forgot what they were called, but they sung like Everybody Likes Fun Party. That was like the
What the?
song. It
Nah,
was like
nah,
a
I
little
don't
music. It
think
was like
so.
Everybody Likes Fun Party. It was kind of like during that time with like Scooter and all those like European like kind of like techno songs, like
Uh
European
huh.
techno songs. It was like a funny. That's what it reminds me of. But this looks hilarious, man. If it's gonna be anything like Popstar, um,
I saw
I'm
Popstar like all late too.
me too, and it's great.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, like why didn't this like do so well? But it's like Andy Samberg, he's a fucking amazing dude, and it's just like it's kind
Well,
of
it's like the Lonely Island and everything,
yeah,
dude.
it's kind of the same as Hot Rod kind of thing where a lot of
Yeah,
people
yeah.
didn't see it in theaters, but it's just like has that it's so good. It's just like everyone loves that movie when you watch it.
Hmm.
So it's like that same vein. I like that whole mockumentary style. So I feel like this might be like that. It's not a lot of details. Um, trying to think. So let's see. I'm trying to read. It says it's a silly comedy that promises to bring some old school feral energy into Netflix and give McAdams a chance to show off her always impressive comedic chops. Crazy costumes, impassioned faces, hunky shirtless dancers. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's gonna be like a mockumentary, it seems like,
Uh,
from what I read.
like the Mighty Wind,
Yeah.
Best in Show.
Dude. Yeah, yeah, dude. Oh, best in shows. Oh man, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought about it too. Yeah,
Speaking of
yeah,
best in show, man. Oh my
yeah.
god, dude. I
He
want to
was
give,
he was a dad from a Modern Family, right?
huh? Modern
He was
Family.
Yeah, he was the dad. He played the dad in Modern Family, not the
Hmm.
like the grandfather,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Let's
I
give.
forgot his
I
name.
want to
Yeah.
give him proper. Stowaway. But I mean, man, dude. In the last couple weeks, I don't want to bring it like, crap. You made me put in Modern Family.
Fred Willard.
Yeah, Fred Willard, man. I don't want to bring like a downer in like of this podcast because in the last couple of weeks, man,
Dude,
we've
there's a
lost
bunch
some
of
people.
people
I
passing
want to
away,
go
dude.
ahead and I just want to go ahead and like talk a little bit about it since we kind of brought it up. First of all, let's first talk about was it Lil Richard?
Yeah, yeah,
That sucks, man. That's ba ba ba
yeah,
loo, ah, blah, blah. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah.
heard that song for the first time in The Brave Little Toaster, man. That song was the first song on that the radio played, and it was such a good song. Tutti Frutti,
Yeah,
I mean, and then I would see him on things like he was on. I swear to God, he did a few skits on Mad TV or something like that. But he was hilarious, man. He would like when someone would be talking, he'd be like, "Shut up!" Like that would be his thing. Shut up! Like that was his thing. I mean, he was
like the Rick James thing they did in Mad TV.
Yeah,
cool. I'll be upset.
Yeah, kind of like that. But no, but it was him. Like he would guest star as himself, and he'd just be like, "Oh, shut up!" Like he would just like I just remember that stuff. He is a funny, excitable dude.
You know, thinking about it, I think so too. I think I've seen something like that.
Yeah, I was trying to like look it up because I remember watching him, and I was like, was it on Living Color or was he on Mad TV? And I swear it was Mad TV.
I don't remember.
I swear it was Mad TV. I still swear. I'm gonna have to like try to find it one time. But man, that's sad. Yeah. Shut up. Like but he was like he had comedic timing. Like if he really wanted to, I think he could have been like in a lot of like different shows. Like just because I think he's a very funny person. I don't know him personally, but like he seemed very funny, and he had good comedic timing whenever he was in things. So man, that's sad right there. And then on top of that, Jerry Stiller, man.
Yeah, dude, that's the one where I was gonna.
That one crushed me, dude. I'm like, oh.
Serenity now.
I know, man. Sanity later.
Yeah.
It's George. It's George. Wait. He's like, which one are you? He's like, what? He's like, who put you up to this? Was it her? He's like, no, hold on, you got it all wrong. And he's like, George doesn't have the brain capacity or whatever to pull a stunt off like this. And she's like, you got that right. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Yeah. You want a piece of me?
Yeah. You got it.
Dude, that's one of the best scenes
it's
ever.
So
dude.
good. Like especially the bloopers. Have you seen the bloopers?
Yeah.
So good. Like he kept getting Julia Louis-Dreyfus to like laugh. Like he could not get her to stop laughing. It's so funny. And then like when he's like talking about his time in Vietnam. And how he was the cook and he got everybody sick. And then and then they're at that like Jewish dinner, and then Lane pushes the one guy, and he starts coughing. Then he starts having the PTSD. He's like, no, don't eat the food, Frank. And Kramer's like, Frank. He's like, no. He's just like flips the whole thing over. When he gets Fusilli Jerry stuck in his ass when he falls over.
Yeah.
He's just overall great, man. Even in King of Queens.
The Seinfelds don't want us in Florida, so we're moving to Florida.
Oh yeah. You're trying to tell us there's nothing that we can own in Del Boca Vista?
Yeah.
I think the Seinfelds are trying to keep us out of Del Boca Vista. Well, I'll show them. Like he's so funny, man. Oh,
yeah.
What the hell is that supposed to mean, dude? He's just so good. And then like King of Queens, man, when he's like a little more toned down, he's still like himself. Like he's still funny in King of Queens.
Oh, even in Zoolander, dude, was so fucking dope, dude. I loved him in Zoolander.
Oh, what about
he was in Heartbreak Kid too.
Heartbreak Kid, man. Yeah, dude, he got to be in.
He gave him the rubber one. Like it was a steel pair of panties.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a David Bowie fan.
Oh yeah. Dude, Jerry Stiller, man. But he was, what was he, like 92 or something? I mean, he had a full life.
Yeah.
It's not like it was like something like that was, that got him.
From my understanding, it was natural causes too, right?
Yeah, so.
Well, both of them, right? None of them, they didn't have anything to do with
the
COVID-19 thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, he had a full life, so at least, he was the best. He's still gonna, I mean, I still watch Seinfeld, like, all the time. He's forever in Seinfeld, so. Yeah, that's sad. And now you said what's his name? What's his name?
Fred Willard.
Fred Willard, man, dude. Yeah. Like him.
Best in show, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. He was in a lot of things.
Best in show is great. Oh, he's in everything. Like, he was in everything. He wasn't. Oh my God, didn't he? Oh my God, I don't think you've watched this. It was on Comedy Central for a while. It's hilarious. It had Andy Daly in it, and he played like where he would take people would ask him questions if this would like oh my God, what was the premise of it? It's gonna bug me. But he would do the show was like a fake, like a mockumentary kind of style thing, and he would do um what people like Andy Daly would play as the character. He was like doing the show, and in the show people would be like, so I heard, like, what would it be like, if could someone quit, what would it be like doing, like, I had never done coke before, so what would it, I was wondering what it would be
I
like
know what
doing
you're talking
coke.
about. I
You know
know
what
what
I'm
you're talking
talking
about. Yeah,
about?
yeah,
And he
yeah,
would
yeah.
go and do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like that
yeah.
was like the whole thing of like testing if it was like, oh, it was called like a review. I think it was called the review,
Yeah,
and he would
yeah,
review it. So he would be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
coke, like he would do it. And I remember the episode where he got
yeah,
addicted to coke and shit, and it ruined
yeah,
his like life, and he would be like 1.5 stars or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, but that dude played his God, you got to tell me. I'm sorry, I feel so bad. I'm like
Fred Willard.
Fred Willard.
Uh-huh.
He would play his father-in-law, and because he was married, Andy Daly in the show was married, and he would play his father-in-law, and he was so funny because he plays like he's good at playing the nice guy,
Yeah, the
like
too
Fred
nice
Willard
guy.
is like the
Yeah.
really nice guy, Fred Willard. So he was playing his like, and then his like dream was to go to outer space, and so there was this thing like on the show that NASA was doing where you could like they would take in regular people on the shuttle to fly into outer space, and it's like almost like what they've been trying to talk about, they were trying to do for years, like actually have like kind of like almost like a they do with planes where it's like air travel but it's in space. So it was kind of like taking that concept. So he got him like tickets to do it or whatever, and then like something happened, and he like pretty much responsible for getting his father-in-law killed in the thing. But it was just so he's just so funny, man, in anything. And he just, like you said, he plays that nice guy, but it's just like it's so nice, but he has like this comedic chops that like, whatever he does is just so funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, especially like you said, like Best in Show, man, he's just dude.
Which I don't understand how that those movies, Best in Show, The Mighty Wind, I thought were awesome, dude. They never really blew up either at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, in my opinion, they were like the first like mockumentary style films. Like big blockbuster mockumentary films.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when I first watched it, I thought it was real. Like I really did that. I thought that dude had two left foot. I thought this dude really had that conditioning. This dude got two left foots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Because I wasn't that young, but I was still young.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what that was. I thought it was just a movie
I forgot
on TV.
he was in How High too. Do you remember him?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Harold and Kumar. I mean, obviously he was the boss of Will Ferrell and Ron Burgundy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Right. Who put a question mark in the
Who put a question mark on the prompter? He reads everything that's on the prompter. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
It's sad, man. He was good, but
it's like one of those people you thought would never die.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't
same thing with Jerry Stiller. You just never really expected it.
Yeah, and like Little Richard's he's just there. Like all of them are just like around it. You think they're just gonna be there all the time. Like you got more time with them and stuff.
And you would hear about people be getting sick, or you know what I mean? Like they've been fighting this for such a long time.
Yeah.
And then these guys who never on the news because they're sick or are fighting this, they just kind of
dude,
died of natural causes, sort of deal. Man. Yeah.
I know, but hey, man, we have their movies, we have their shows, we have their music, so we got a lot from them, and they definitely added a lot of great things to at least our lives. You know what I mean? We won't ever forget. So so that's good. But to a little lighter news, we'll stick with the comedic route, but what do you think? I mean, I don't know how you feel about Scream, but what about this David Arquette returning to Scream 5? I didn't think they were gonna actually continue to do a Scream 5. Did you hear anything about
No,
this
I actually hadn't. Well, you sent me the link, but I'm like, is it real? I actually didn't I don't know. Is it real?
Well, they've done Scream. Well, I know it was talks about it, and they've
Uh
done
huh.
like the Scream the show. Like there's like two Scream shows on
Have you
MTV or
seen those?
something.
So yeah, have you seen
Nah,
it? No, I
no.
didn't. Cause I am a fan of the original ones. Like even the fourth one was good. Like I like them. You know, they're not the
I think I've only seen the first one and maybe the second. I don't remember too much.
yeah. Yeah, dude, I've seen them all so far,
Okay.
and I like them. I like them. You know.
Yeah. So do you think? What do you think about Scream Five? Do you think it's? I mean, obviously, do you think we need a Scream Five just because we need another kind of like a like? Do you think it's ripe for a sequel,
Well,
or
it's
do you
weird
think
because
they should
the way,
reboot it?
because you know how the first one is, right? It's all about
Hmm.
following these rules and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
It's.
when the fourth one came out, they did it with modern age rules.
Hmm.
So which is like the reboot, a continuation, or what it's gonna be, sort of
Hmm.
deal. They kind of touched that subject. So
Right.
in the sense, they could still keep doing that, you know. But I don't think we even needed the fourth one or the third. You know what I
Right.
mean? But it
Yeah.
was still I still watched them, but I watched them like a year, 2 years later. You know, after it dumped down.
Hmm.
Because I would even like the first two were awesome. I like the first two.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
third and fourth really weren't necessary, but they were there, so I watched them. I
Well,
don't think the fifth is necessary either.
yeah. I don't.
Because you got to
What's
think too.
left to do?
It still revolves around that chick and the mom,
Well, they
and
said Nev Campbell's supposed to in talks of possibly coming
yeah.
back for it.
So yeah, it like they all of them revolve around her and her family and her mother and stuff. You know, so but I was like, damn, that family's been through a lot.
Right?
Well,
Like how
that girl's been
much?
through a
Yeah.
lot,
Like
dude.
how much more are you gonna
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keep crushing her with? Like
yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ! Like,
yeah.
so I mean, I don't
Why
know.
does it keep going back to that town?
You think you would be gone by now, right? I
But no,
know.
she leaves, but then she comes back. I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
why do you keep doing it, man? Like, why do you do it to yourself, woman?
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I will see how this goes, but it just was a surprise to me that I didn't know the Scream Five was still like even like gonna be a thing. I heard about it like a while ago, like
Because
a
even what it was
possibility.
Wes Craven that did the fourth one, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He
he
did the
did it.
fourth and the first.
He would have done, I think, this one if he didn't pass.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? I don't know. But it's cool that Dave Arquette, pretty much playing the same characters coming back. I just I don't
I
know.
mean,
Is he
what
like?
else is he doing?
I don't know.
Not to hate on the man, but
No, no, I
I mean,
know.
regardless, man, he made his career playing Dewey. You know what I mean? Like, what have I got?
Yeah, yeah,
He still
yeah.
got it. So
That's true. So I don't know. I guess that's where he's. I don't know. You think his character's gonna bite the bullet in this one if they do it? You think?
I don't know, man. He's just about bit the bullet in all of them, but he somehow he survives them all.
Not this time. Scream
You
Five.
know, like damn, god damn,
Yeah,
dude
I
got
know.
shot,
Yeah.
stabbed, and I think you might be the wrong percent.
Or like wrong job, like wrong
Yeah,
career.
dude,
Like,
yeah, dude. Like, you would think you might
hey,
time for you to retire, brother.
dude? What if in this
What's
one
your
he's like,
pension looking like?
dude? What if with this one he's retired and he's not even a cop? He's like a
Well,
florist
no,
or
in the
something.
fourth one he wasn't a cop anymore. I
Oh,
think the
see,
third
I
one.
have not seen the
I think
fourth one
third
then.
one he was like a bodyguard or something like that.
Oh, okay.
No, no, and then in the fourth he was the sheriff.
That's what I'm saying.
He finally
That's
became the sheriff in
that's
the
what I'm
fourth
saying.
one.
Why don't
So in
he?
the third he actually retired from law enforcement
Okay.
and it was a bodyguard.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Dude, just get out of law enforcement. Period, dude.
Yeah,
Go
that's what I'm saying,
be a
dude.
florist or something.
Yeah. You would think your like insurance right now would have covered you for life. I'm like, yeah, I think you're just about dude.
Yeah, he might bite the bullet in this one. I
Because
don't
even in
know.
the first one, remember he got shot and you thought he
Mhm.
died. So did deal,
Yeah,
and then find
yeah,
out at the
yeah.
end he survived.
What
But
a
after that,
twist!
he wasn't like he was like all
Yeah.
crippled almost
Mhm.
and stuff. So he's just getting worse.
What a twist!
Yeah, yeah.
What if
Keep
he's the
fucking around.
killer?
Oh my god.
He's so traumatized by getting
Yeah,
stabbed,
yeah,
shot, everything.
yeah. Just kill me already.
He's like, maybe I'm meant to be the killer.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So we'll see how that turns out. See if they can get like the same cast, like some of the old timers back in there, and see what they're gonna do with newcomers, like new cast, like new generation. See how they're gonna do. And maybe it might bring me back to going back to watching the other ones because I think I've
Yeah.
only seen one and two. I don't think
Now
I've
they
seen
start
three and
doing like
four.
the podcast. I'd be doing us sort of deal. Because in the
Oh
last one,
my
they were doing the
god.
webcams. They were doing the webcams
Oh
thing,
my
sort of deal,
god.
like the whole live thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they were doing some of that stuff.
That is the one thing I like about the Scream thing. It's like they're like meta about it, and like they take
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah. They're
genre. They
actually,
evolve every movie. They evolve
yeah,
like what's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on with the horror aspect of the
yeah,
time.
yeah. And that's what kind of where I was saying it doesn't really just stay the same. It is the same, but it still goes with the time that
Yeah,
it's doing.
that's pretty cool. That is pretty
Yeah.
cool. Um, okay, so I needed you to try to find what is this whole thing that people keep talking about Superman
Well, it's kind of hard to
on
tell, dude, because
Twitter.
he just said something about is Zack Snyder said
Yeah.
something that well, many of us are struggling during this difficult time. It felt it could be cathartic to come together now for a Man of Steel watch party to celebrate the ultimate symbol of hope, which is the Superman S. So I think they're just doing that like a watch party to watch Man of Steel.
But
So the
Zack
deal, but
Snyder
then
is known to like throw Easter eggs. Like, when he does his what's that app that he's still on that nobody uses that he always like reveals information on?
I don't know,
I
dude. I
forgot
didn't even
what
know
it
he had an app, dude.
it's no, it's this app that like was supposed to be like the big thing and then like nobody used it.
Uh
And
huh.
so
Talking
like
about his workout thing or whatever he was gonna do or some crap.
I don't know, he wasn't head of it. It was just like an
No.
app that it was just like
Uh huh.
another social app that people
Yeah,
were
I don't know.
to use. But anyways, he still uses it and he still posts like here's like pictures of like Darkseid, or this is what we were gonna do with like the Justice League, and he keeps like throwing these like random Easter eggs and stuff, and then there will be like times where he confirmed like there is a Snyder cut, and da da da. And so like I think people like what I'm assuming what I keep seeing like from because I saw the same thing about like he's doing the watch along thing,
Hmm.
but I keep seeing people tweeting, oh, we need to like oh, Man of Steel, and they keep showing gifs of Man of Steel and stuff. I don't think it's about the movie. I
Hmm.
think people are thinking like he might reveal something,
Yeah,
or he
yeah,
might drop something
yeah,
during that like watch along.
yeah, yeah. Or is it more of a in depth to what he wanted to go with it
So
from there, sort of deal.
here's the question: Do you think the reveal is going to be the Snyder cut?
I don't know, dude. Like I said, dude. Like there's always a rumor. There's always somebody hey, Snyder Cut's coming out, but it's
Right,
not really
right,
true. Some people have been saying it's going to be coming out like for this whole year. They've been talking about it. It's going to be
yeah,
released. Truth be told, I don't think it actually exists. I think his Snyder Cut is here. You know what I mean? Like it's in his head, and people want it. Because he
mm-hmm.
like you said, he's got things written down.
Yeah,
He's got his plans and things he shot, his concept art and all that stuff.
mm-hmm.
And I think it's not necessarily like actually done, but I think he might still be able to like kind of chop and screw it to do it, sort of
Okay,
deal. Which is
okay,
probably which is within these. How long has it been? Like 3 years since he made it.
yeah.
I think he could have. I think he could have already by now. Going off of what he's got.
I don't know, man. I don't want to go as far as saying it doesn't exist. I don't know, man, because like Jason Momoa said he's seen it. I'm not
Which
saying
I don't
he's
know how
like
that
gonna like I'm not gonna call
play
him a
totally
liar.
try. Oh, he also said "fuck Marvel" and nobody paid attention to that afterwards. You know what I mean?
It's
Who's fucking
Jason.
who now?
It's Jason Momoa, man. It's just he's like
Yeah.
I mean I don't expect like that stuff, but he said it's there and he's seen it. I don't think he's gonna like because he seems the type that he's gonna say whatever the fuck he wants to say. If it's like
Yeah.
the truth, he doesn't care who
Hmm.
who it's gonna hurt or whatever. He's gonna just say it. So I think him saying it. I mean I think he was being honest that he's like there is a Snyder cut. I've seen it. I know what it
Uh-huh.
looks like. I think it's out there and like. And then Zack Snyder,
I think it's out there now, dude. I think it's out there
why
now.
is he
Like I
still
said.
Because I think it's like why is he if it's like not
Well,
real,
here
why is he
he
still
wasn't
holding
even.
on to it?
No, no, he wasn't. He didn't originally say it. Keep in mind, he wasn't the original one that said there's a Snyder cut out here.
Right.
No, he didn't. People were saying it before.
Yeah.
People were talking about release the director's cut. It might have been Snyder's cut, and that's where that came from. It wasn't until like a year or two where he started to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, he never originally said there's a Snyder cut. There's my cut out there.
True. True. I get
Because
that.
remember when he wasn't even done with his film yet when he left.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Because he
Like
had this whole
Josh
plan
Whedon.
of what he
Yeah,
wanted to do and where it was gonna
yeah.
go.
So they were in the middle of reshoots when Josh Whedon had to show up.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that, but I'm not saying that he did the Snyder cut, like he announced it. I'm just saying, like, if it's not there, like, why is he like
But that's what I'm
holding
saying,
on
dude. Like
to it? He
I
keeps leaving
think he
like
did
little
it
Easter eggs.
afterwards.
Oh,
I
you
think he
think he?
did it
I
afterwards.
don't think he
I
has
think
done
like
it.
after, yeah, dude. Like how many years has this been since he came back?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he's got all the stuff there. He could still do it. That's why he started doing it. This is what they want, so this is what I'm going to go for.
yeah.
So the deal. Like I think he finished it after. I don't think he did it. I don't
I
think there
don't.
was a Snyder
I
cut
don't
and
think.
then did it.
I don't think he could. But here's the to be able to do it, you got to have money. I don't think he doesn't have studio money to like to do all the
But
extra
everything was
stuff.
already done.
Oh,
Keep in mind,
you're
yeah,
saying things were done like
yeah.
even the
He
graphics
just
and
did it.
stuff.
He didn't even chop and screen. He just didn't edit it. You
Oh,
know what I
see,
mean?
I see from
And
what
that's
I
what I'm thinking of. Like he everything
okay,
because he
okay,
was in the middle of reshoots, right?
right.
Chances are he doesn't have everything perfect,
Mm-hmm.
but he does have it. But he had what he needed to have, or at least enough to finish his version of it.
Well, okay, that's interesting because I wasn't looking at it that way. I was looking at it like he had the stuff shot, but
Uh
he
huh.
didn't have any effects to the stuff, the other half of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I was taking it to
Because
where
remember, like,
he has the
it's
cup,
like,
but there's no like he needs the money
mm-hmm.
because that's what a lot of people were leaning to towards too because they were like, oh, if we do the thing, if there's a lot of unfinished like special effects that studio needs to put a ton of money and they're not going to do that to release the Snyder cut. Like that was like the hold up for the longest time they were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was thinking like he might have it done like shot and everything and not edited, but I don't think he had the effects and stuff to it. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I was
Which it could
going
be
by,
too. Which it could be too. You know what I mean?
you
Like it
know.
could have been too. Like his stuff could be shot, but that, like you said, that hasn't been done. I mean,
Yeah, because
look
that's a
at the
lot of money,
mustache,
dude.
man. Look at the mustache.
I
Or that
know.
fake lip thing. You know.
Yeah,
You know.
like he could have a lot of Henry Cavill with mustache still in the
Yeah. Yeah.
shots,
Yeah. Yeah.
and but I don't know. So okay. So what do you think? Do you think if there is one, do you think he's going to reveal that he's going to finally put it out there? Like maybe he's been working with
Well, at a
Warner
certain point,
Brothers
dude,
to go ahead
okay,
and
you
do
keep
it.
in mind that like he needs that permission from Warner Brothers. He
Right.
just can't do it.
Well, right. And that's
If
why I
he did,
think
which he probably can, but he'd probably be
I don't
like,
think he has a bad relationship with Warner
no,
Brothers.
no, no, I don't
I
think
think
so
it's been
either.
good. I think it's been
No,
good.
I don't think so either.
So the question is, do you think he's revealing this and it's going to be like the huge thing that they're going to launch on HBO Max?
Which I think that would be the perfect platform for it, in my opinion, dude.
That would get people to sign
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah. I don't know, man.
but I
This
also
is
I try to
Snyder
think
Cut.
about it too. I think
Keep
about it too,
talking.
like in the sense, how much of a big difference is it going to be? You know, like is that Snyder Cut really that much different? Do we really get that much more information?
All these Easter eggs he keeps dropping, he's making it seem like it's like this
Whole
completely
other film.
different thing.
Yeah, dude. Like, cause like here, dude. Like,
He said Superman, black suit Superman. He says a
yeah.
dark side. Supposedly, you're gonna see something with him in
Uh
it.
huh.
Maybe not him per se, but it's gonna tie more into Apocalypse and Dark Side.
Yeah, yeah. Which that's
Um,
what his originally planned. His original plan was,
yeah.
and for like Batman to die or something like that. Like he actually had talked about doing stuff like that, like actually going more into a different direction.
Hmm.
But then I tend to think, even like the Batman versus Superman, the other version he came out with really wasn't that much different. It really didn't change the movie a whole lot.
I think
It was cool, a little bit
added
more
to it. It made
grounded
it
to
a
it, but
little better, honestly, in my
not
opinion.
that
Right,
much, dude. You
right.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
It
not
filled
that.
in some little
It
plot
have gaps
holes.
here, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But it also made it like 3 hours long. You know what I mean?
I think I just for some reason with Zack Snyder, I feel like if he gets to show his full movies, he's like it's better. It seems like whenever his studio makes him cut things out, because I don't think Zack Snyder honestly can do like a 90-minute film.
No, I don't think so either.
I think
Dude.
he needs
I don't think so either.
I think he needs over
Yeah.
like 2+ like three
Yeah.
almost 3 hour movie to tell his
Yeah.
story, and it's just like
Well, every single one so far has been that way, except for Justice League. But that's more of a chop and screw sort of deal too.
right. That's again who knows.
Yeah,
I mean, he
yeah.
might have, like you said, all that extra footage could be like 3 hours worth, and it
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
his
dude.
story. But I mean, at some point, you got to think as like a director, you would learn like, dude, I need to be able to tell my story in like this certain amount of time, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, like we don't. I didn't. Don't need
Because
3
even the like
hours.
Sucker Punch, man, that one kind of, at a certain point it ended up dragging, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
know a lot of people hate that movie. I liked it for what it
I
was.
liked
I
it for
got
what
the
it was.
concept. I
Yeah,
got the concept and stuff.
I don't think I needed those like first 20 minutes of music video.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I
no.
mean?
But it's Zack Snyder, man. Again, we
Yeah,
talked about styles, like we talked
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah,
It's his. He loves to do those intro music videos, slow
yeah,
mo things. Watchmen, Sucker
yeah.
Punch. Like you
And
said,
this, well,
Justice
the
League.
Sucker Punch, he
Justice
got
League.
carried away with it. He got
Yeah.
carried away with because even then, like the extended version or whatever, even had one in the middle with
Oh
what's his
yeah.
face, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my
So
god.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So and even like the movie ended up dragging without that extra stuff too,
Yeah, that's
and they
true.
kind of made it worse with the extended cut.
Yeah,
You
it,
know.
it was weird. I didn't need that. I
Yeah.
didn't need that. But I don't know, man. I guess what was the date that this is supposed to do the
Oh,
watch along
I think it
thing?
was this Wednesday. I think. Damn, I think I closed off of Twitter.
Oh, it's this Wednesday.
I think so. I could be wrong.
That might be that's probably about right because I don't know. It's
May
because
20th. So yeah, it should be Wednesday.
that's Wednesday.
Yeah, May 20th.
Like what time is it? Eastern time or
It says
probably
8
West
a.m.
Coast? 8 a.m.
Yeah, PDT. I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
PTSD. That's gonna be like pretty
PDD.
much. That's pretty much West
PDT.
Coast. It's West Coast, I think. So
Well, cool. I'm
so
not getting up that early to watch a movie.
no, no,
I mean, I
you
get
would
up
11. No, you could what
11
you
at
would what?
night.
No, no, you said 8 a.m. right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it would be our time would be like 11.
At
So
night?
you
No,
no in
afternoon.
the morning. Yeah,
Well, I'll be at work.
we'll just hear it on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just hear it on Twitter.
We'll just throw questions out there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
um,
Because I'm actually, because his idea of who he wanted um, as Darkseid, I fucked with it.
what I didn't hear.
Did you
What?
hear? You know?
No,
Fucking
no, I don't.
Javier Bardem as Darkseid.
What?
Yeah, that's who he wanted originally, was Javier Bardem as Darkseid, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Oh
I'm
man.
like, that is so fucking dope.
Oh, he would be perfect, dude.
Right, dude?
That sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks.
So I'm like, fuck. I really do wish it did exist. In that sense, too. Like,
Yeah.
man, but come on, dude. Like, we didn't hear about Javier Bardem showing up to film a scene or
Yeah,
something like
I
that,
know,
you know?
man. I know, dude.
So,
Oh, dude, Harvey Bardem would have been awesome. Oh my god, I could
right?
just imagine his voice.
Perfect, right?
Yeah, fits
Perfect,
Darkseid
dude.
perfectly, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that sucks. I mean, it's. I mean, if they whatever they're doing with the DC, I mean, with the path that they're going with the individual movies, I guess it's working. But who knows in the long run? I mean, you can never say never about.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
could, WB could just be like, I do like this choice that he did. She wanted to have Harvey Bardem. Let's try it or let's see, and they
Yeah.
might
Because
reconsider.
it's weird,
his
because
choices.
it's hard to tell where they are now, too, right? Because they're still doing the standalone Wonder Woman, right?
Hmm.
And the Flash is still a go,
Apparently, man. I
right?
don't know after Ezra
Yeah.
Miller's choking a chick in like
Oh
Europe.
yeah, dude, that's right. You want to fight?
Whoa, dude.
You
Whoa,
took
whoa.
the shit out that bitch, bro. Yeah. Does the Flash need to choke a bitch?
Yeah, I know, right, dude? I was just surprised I see more of those memes, man. But I was just
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
is happening? What are
Well,
you
yeah, I'm
doing?
surprised it hasn't been blown out of proportion yet.
All
Sort of
she was
deal.
doing was like, whoa,
Busted
and
a
then he
move,
just all
yeah.
of a sudden just got all pissed off. And I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
what? And he starts choking
Why
her.
is the motherfucking flip flops choking a bitch?
Oh man,
Uh,
dude, what is happening, man?
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, but
It came out of nowhere too.
it was so random.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like I said, I'm sure I don't know if I'm gonna catch this. I mean, I don't know what it's even gonna be showing on, because normally, if whatever platform you can usually watch the replays.
Uh-huh.
Um,
From what I've never done like the watch party thing, so I just kind of pay attention to what they say in Twitter.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
the Russo one, like the
yeah,
Infinity War and the Endgame one they did was pretty cool, pretty
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Usually I'll watch
know?
like go back and like go through some replays, watch a little bit of it, and kind of like skip around sometimes, or
Uh huh.
like you said, pay attention to Twitter and be like, what did they reveal? Like people were
Yeah,
like
yeah. Well, cause
cut
cool, cause
things
talking
out.
about this, dude, is when they did Into the Spideyverse, bro, and there were talks about how they originally their idea was to include Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield
I know,
into the
dude.
Spideyverse, dude.
I mean, awesome.
And supposedly Sony just said, "Nah, too soon." But that was
That's
the original idea,
I know. I do.
I was like,
Yes,
dude, that is so fucking dope.
that would be
You know what
cool.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, which in a
They
sense it
might
would
save
kind of
it.
explain that the constant remakes. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? The
Mm-hmm.
reboots or whatever you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
call
that'd
them.
be funny. And they would go meta with it and like reference like all that stuff.
What a
Like
different
if
Doc Ock.
yeah, that'd been
Yeah.
hilarious. Um, oh, real quick, before we wrap up here, you were you were trying to talk about like Soundgarden a while ago. I
Oh, wait,
remember you.
hold on. This is funny you said that, dude. Because it was like a week ago when I read this thing, but
Yeah.
coincidentally today is actually the 3 year anniversary of Chris Cornell passing away. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
R.I.P.
That
I
long
know, dude. Yeah, dude.
already. I feel
Yeah.
like it was like last year,
It
man.
yeah, dude. It still feels
It's
pretty early for me.
yes, dude.
You know,
What?
like I'm a
Oh my
huge sound
god.
like that. I got to see Soundgarden, like Chris Cornell,
That's
before he
cool.
ended up,
That's cool, man.
it's cool because I want to watch Nine Inch Nails and they opened up for him, right? And for
Mm-hmm.
some reason, I geeked out more over Soundgarden than I did over Nine Inch Nails. I've seen
Yeah.
Nine Inch Nails before too, so it wasn't
Oh
that
yeah,
bad.
you and
But
me have seen Nine Inch Nails.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And when I saw him, dude, I don't know, dude, I got starstruck. Like, holy shit, it's Chris Cornell, though.
I
Look at his
would.
curls.
Just
But yeah, no, there's this they were doing this thing where they're going on tour, and then in the name of Chris Cornell. And it was Soundgarden. They were doing shows, and I don't remember who was the actual guy singing. I
mm-hmm.
know his daughter was doing some of the stuff too. But it's weird because I looked it up and then I'm not too sure. Originally, I thought they were Soundgarden
Mm-hmm.
was actually suing the family of Chris Cornell, like this widow and his daughter. Originally, I thought it was just his daughter,
Okay.
but no, it ends up being the widow too. And the widow is actually suing Soundgarden over just money, like just really like we're due to a little bit extra of what you guys have, of you're getting per Soundgarden. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Okay.
And Soundgarden suing them because they were saying that they played a bunch of free shows for them in the name
Mm-hmm.
of Chris Cornell to help that foundation out, that charity work out. So the deal, and they're saying that the family misused that money.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, and they're
What is
saying,
going on?
and the family saying, no, they actually charged us to play. So it's like this whole back and forth thing,
They
dude.
don't have like paper trail of like if they got charged or not.
Yeah,
I feel
dude,
like
and
they
that's
would.
and
That
I
would
don't know,
settle that
dude.
right there, dude.
Yeah, so I
Why are
don't know.
they again? Why are they fighting over this money? Like,
Well,
come
yo,
on,
dude,
man.
like if you think about it, in this sense, I want to believe the Cornells would deal because Soundgarden actually, like, they kind of left Chris
Yeah.
Cornell
Yeah.
before he even passed away, and they
Yeah.
had issues. Apparently, they had like money issues. They were talking about who owns more part of the what family or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, right? So, in a sense, I kind of want to go with I believe the Cornells a little bit more. But you got to think, dude, out of everything that's going on, and all they're doing is pointing fingers. Dude, it's hard to tell who's
That's
right, who's in the wrong.
that's
And the
what I'm
sad thing
saying.
is, they're kind of doing it. They're doing it in the name of Chris Cornell.
Right. And I think if you're gonna do it in the name of Chris Cornell, you just drop it, man.
Yeah,
Just
leave it. Like,
drop
just
it.
let it be, dude. You're
Everyone has.
ruining it. You're ruining his legacy.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, Chris Cornell was one. He would walk away and do something else. It was just
That's what he
causing too
did.
much trouble, dude.
That's what he
Twice,
did, right?
twice,
That's what he does.
twice, dude.
That's what he does, man. And
Yeah,
it's
he
just
wasn't.
like,
He's had his whole career, and he's got that band. He had that band with Pearl Jam too, where it was
yeah,
like Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Temple of the Dog. Oh,
yeah,
that was
dude.
super
Temple of
cool
the
stuff.
Dog. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
and then did that thing with Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave. You know, dude, he was
Just good shit, man. So,
yeah, dude, all the way around.
we were, like,
Good musician, good
we
artist.
yeah, definitely. And we were talking about all these the other people who passed away. It's just like he definitely left a legacy and so many good bands, good music. I mean, it's just like you have so many things you can listen to him and it's just like they're different, but they're not. Like, you know, it's him,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
always some variation that's
Oh,
a little
it's
different.
it's not the
So
same thing
good.
over this. It's
No,
not the same thing over and over.
it's not, man. It's so good.
It's a collab. Is what
Yeah,
he does,
dude.
and he's such a good.
It's so good,
He's
man.
just, he's really not one of those people where it's all about me.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's actually the music. That's actually really dope.
Yeah, and you know, it's just like, dude, I can't believe it's 3 years, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, when it happened, when he decided to, like, that whole, it was hard for me to think about it. Like, what? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Oops, sorry.
yeah,
Hold on. We kind of cut out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's just, dude, just time is flying, dude.
yeah, yeah. I mean, think about it, dude. Like a year after is when Chester Bennington did it, and they were really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I don't know if he ended up doing it the same day Chris Cornell did, but I know it was around that same time frame.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, I can't believe it's the anniversary, and you know, everyone go listen to his stuff, man. Good
Yeah.
shit. All right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't
Like, and
care.
everything, like Temple of the Dog,
Temple of Dog,
Soundgarden,
Soundgarden,
Audio Slave,
Slave.
his
Yep.
solo stuff he did, you know.
Dude, I mean, whatever generation, it doesn't matter. It's like, I think it transcends generation. You can always, if you hear it, man, there's always something you could just attach yourself to. That voice, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ooh, that voice, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, with that, man, I think that's it for the show. I think we covered
Right on.
everything. But again, everyone, thank you for listening to us, and you know, keep supporting us, and you know, like, you know, comment, subscribe to us, and we're definitely gonna keep going. Have a lot of fun doing this, and we hope you all are having fun too. I want to thank my co-host Chico.
Was good.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna try to get Frank the Tank. Maybe all three of us can get on here and maybe collab and joke around and stuff. See what that would be kind of fun.
I mean, the closest thing, I haven't seen him in, what was, like, that one time at the apartment years ago.
Yeah. That'd be cool, man.
So.
And, you know, he has a lot of good stuff to say, and I think we have some good talks. So, but with that, I say adieu, and until next time.
Deuces.
Later.